If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 39 of the second series of My Player here on FIFA 16. As you can see, we have two games on the horizon for our club. The first being Borussia Mönchengladbach, the second being Leicester City. Which one we're selected for, I'm not sure, but presumably, due to the close proximity of the two fixtures, we will only be selected for one of them. We have, however, had a rather interesting email come through. We've been selected for the England national side alongside Klein, Milner, Sturridge, Henderson and Andre Wisdom, a number of other players in the Liverpool squad being selected for their country too, and it's for the upcoming FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Turkey and Romania. So if we're selected for Mönchengladbach and don't play Leicester, we may have our international debut as the second game in the episode, which would be coming against Turkey or Romania, again depending on whether we're selected for either of those games. But we have been called up to the squad, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you drop it a like rating and subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any further content. We have been selected for the game against Mönchengladbach, so presumably that will mean we'll miss Leicester and hopefully play for England for the very first time. Let's jump into this game though in the Europa League round of 16 and see if we can't get ourselves through to the quarterfinals. Moreno into Coutinho. Let's come back to Henderson. Fire quickly to Firmino. First touch takes him into the box well. Shot blocked, but it's dropped to Milner, and there's a fourth goal for us in the tie as a whole. As you can see top left, it's 4-0 now on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. Great strike from Milner from the edge of the box. Borussia Mönchengladbach were particularly disappointing in the first leg, gifting us a goal as well for the third in the first leg. But good block initially on this one, but to be fair, great strike from Milner. Sipel, no chance. I'm not sure where Mats Sommer is. He hasn't played in either leg now, in between the sticks for Borussia Mönchengladbach, but to be fair, I don't think he would have gotten to that one, even if he were in goal. Great hit by James, and we are 1-0 and 4-0 in front. Milner inside to Henderson. Forward looking for Firmino. I might get to this, and we have done. We've stolen it off the man. I'll knock it long. I may have knocked that too long. No, we will get there. And oh, we've turned the defender well. Is that a free kick? It is. In a promising position as well. Am I going to get to take it? I am going to get to take it. I could shoot, but I have a funny feeling that might be a little bit selfish to shoot from a position like this. Although I am so very sorely tempted. Let's cross it into the box and see if we can find a teammate. It's a decent delivery. Nordveit, though, heads it away. And unfortunately, it's going to come out to Patrick Herrmann. And Borussia Mönchengladbach have the chance to come on a counter. Alberto Moreno misses, well, wins the tackle, but Herrmann runs off with it anyway. Into Granit Xhaka. Good tackle by Kolo Touré. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, we'll take that. Thank you very much. It wasn't much of a through ball. Oh, I really wish I'd shot now. Stindl inside to Hazard. Helped on its way to Raphael. Fabian Johnson isn't making any runs forward here from left back, but he has now, but he's decided to switch it. Raphael and Coutinho will get it out. Are Mönchengladbach can have a chance before the end of the half. Herrmann to take the throw. Down to Lars Stindl. There are a number of white shirts forward here, and Herrmann's done well to get past one defender and get the cross in. Not the best of crosses, but could be one. Nathaniel Klein actually won that ball at the back post, and Kolo Touré puts it up for a corner. Bit of pressure here for our opponents. Can they get themselves back in the tie? You feel it's perhaps beyond them, even if they do get one goal back. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's a decent header, and I tell you what, Adam Bogdan, who's having to play in goal now thanks to Simon Mignolet's injury, makes a very good save there. It's a great header from near the edge of the box, looping towards that top corner, but very well pushed away by the Hungarian goalkeeper. Cross to come in, and that should be very comfortable for him this time, and is. And there's the half-time whistle. 1-0 up at the break in this game, 4-0 up on aggregate, and we look very comfortable in looking to go through to the quarterfinals. Take that off, Ibrahima Traore. We'll just poke this in front of Jordan Henderson. And now we have a really good opportunity. Firmino could play through Danny Ings. We've been involved in this move, and can Danny Ings make it 2? Yes, he can. A very good finish. 2-0 on the night, 5-0 on aggregate. Borussia Mönchengladbach just have been no threat to us whatsoever. No challenge at all. 5 goals in a game and an hour, so what, 2.5 hours worth of football? Borussia Mönchengladbach absolutely no chance of getting themselves through to the quarterfinals. Even after the first leg, they didn't really stand a chance. We've just exaggerated that lead. Now 5-0 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night, and the quarterfinals are imminent. Torgan Hazard. Oh, it's easily picked off, but Mahmoud Dahoud gets it back again. Mönchengladbach maybe trying to find themselves a consolation goal. Patrick Herrmann will get the cross in. It's a decent one. Lead away by Kolo Toure, though, but only as far as Torgan Hazard. Out to Ibrahima Traore, to Torgan Hazard again. Adam Bogdan with another smart save. They've had a couple of good opportunities in the game, Mönchengladbach. If we hadn't been so good in front of goal, then they might have stood themselves a chance of getting back into the tie if it weren't for Adam Bogdan's saves in between the sticks. Two good opportunities that have been well saved. Granit Xhaka's picked up an injury. We've just brought on Daniel Sturridge, which isn't necessarily going to give the Mönchengladbach defenders any sort of rest, but Bogdan trips over someone whilst trying to get to the ball, and they do have one goal back. No point really celebrating though, lads. It's 5-1. Don't know whether you've noticed, but have a look at Bogdan here. He just runs out. I don't know whether he trips over a defender. He can't quite see. I think he does. Just kind of brush off a defender, loses his footing, and it's a simple header for the man in the middle. Never mind. They do get one back, but unfortunately for them, it's not going to matter. Counter-attack time. Balotelli to Sturridge. I'm still going to make this run. I'm not going to give up despite the fact that my guy is absolutely shattered. Sturridge still going here. Runs straight into Tony Jansch though, and that will be the final whistle. A 2-1 win on the night, a 5-1 win on aggregate. Borussia Mönchengladbach never stood a chance in either tie, to be fair. We were absolutely dominant in both games, and that's us through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We were heavily involved in the majority of the game as well, which was pleasing, and also a very even game. They actually kept a lot of possession there, or more than we normally do in my player at present, so pleased with that. Man United beat Newcastle. Everton lose away from home against Ghent. Spurs draw 0-0 with Sporting Lisbon, so I'm not sure who's through there. Well, we can have a look now, can't we? Don't know who's through between Lyon and Sevilla. Sporting through against Tottenham. Everton, despite defeat, beat Ghent overall. Leverkusen 6-1 against Celtic. Liverpool 5-1 against Mönchengladbach. Valencia through against Porto. Man United through against Newcastle. And AC Milan through against PAOK, or PAOK. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know whether you say PAOK or PAOK or... I just don't. So we'll move on, and it should be, after we've simulated this game against Leicester, our England debut that comes next. Hopefully. We'll find out. Roy Hodgson puts Chesnoid's name on the team sheet, is what it said in that little news clipping there. We'll quickly simulate this game. Are we going to get a win in the Premier League as well as a win in the Europe? We are. Danny Simpson getting sent off towards the end of the game, but we were already 2-0 up by that point. Lucas Leiva is back, which is good, although he hasn't been that heavily involved. We will have a quick training session. We might, if we can get our finishing to go up to 80 rated. Go on, give me a good... Oh, D. No. Oh, it's so close. It's so very, very close. Well, maybe in this next game, well, hopefully against Turkey, if not against Romania, FIFA World Cup qualifiers, we're not selected for the one against Turkey, so we'll simulate this. Hopefully... really got my fingers crossed that we'll be selected for the game against Romania, though, because we haven't yet made our England debut. Rooney scores an 84th minute equaliser to make sure that we get a point against Turkey. 2-2 away from home. And Jack Wilshere is back from suspension for England too. That will be good. We're selected. We're playing for England for the very first time away from home against Romania in Bucharest. Hopefully we can get ourselves a victory and a good personal performance too on our international debut. Drop the video a like if you haven't to this point to show your support for our England debut. Subscribe to the channel too to hopefully see us get more and more chances in an international shirt. And fingers crossed we can put in a good performance to give the manager no choice whatsoever but to start us on that right-hand side. And we may even just get ourselves up to 80 rated too. Dele Alli. Back to Smalling. I call for it. First touch was pretty heavy, but it's gotten us past a couple of defenders here. I'm kind of running down a blind alley now, so we'll look to pass it off. There's Dele Alli. May come back to me. He's instead played in Jack Wilshere, who'll get it to me. Our first chance for England, but it's well blocked by the defender. So very, very close to scoring with our first shot as an England player. Corner to come in. Where am I? Towards the back post. Just out of shot right now. Comes in. Keeper's come to punch. I'm going to call for this. And I'm going to try and have another shot. Wilshere to Smalling. No, it's gone to... Whoa! Dele Alli, who has his shot well blocked. Jordan Henderson will get it into Dele again. To Jordan Henderson. I called for it. I'm not going to get it. Dele Alli looks to set me up. And we fired it wide this time on our left foot. Raheem Sterling's unhappy with me for shooting. But you can't blame me in a situation like that. Oh, so very close to 1-0 England. Andre Wisdom on the overlap. Liverpool teammate, of course, Andre Wisdom, and he's on a hell of a run here as well. And that's a really good cross. And Harry Kane will not give England a 1-0 lead. A good save from Tatarusanu. It's been pure dominance from the England side here in this first half. I've had 2 chances. Dele Alli's had 1. Harry Kane's had the best one of the lot. And Grigore is going to put that behind for another corner to England. Closer to the middle this time. We'll see if it comes around the penalty spot. There's a lot of defenders here, but it might reach an England head. It did, but Tatarusanu is going to throw himself on top of it. Very positive opening half an hour here, though, on our England debut. Not just for me personally, but as a side as well. We are top of this qualifying group. And if we get a win here, I think we may actually be qualified for the tournament. We're going to get a free kick here thanks to the foul on Jordan Henderson, but it's not really in a position that's going to cause Romania any real problems unless it's a stunning delivery, which it isn't. Free kick for England, and Harry Kane is on it. We've seen that a number of times this summer, and we've also seen that a number of times this summer from Harry Kane. I'll let you make your own minds up about Harry Kane taking a free kick and the end result being like that. He didn't do too much of that in the Euros, though. That decent header well saved by Tatarusanu. That, so far, is the closest we've come to a goal. Corner for England. It's due to get whipped in by Jack Wilshere, and that's straight to keeps. Although he's only punched it. That was strange. Just catch it, mate. It's right there for you. Henderson to Smalling. Smalling to Henderson. I'll call for it out here. Okay, he will get it to me. We've got past one defender. Let's go for the shot. And Tatarusanu with a save. Can Sterling get there? Oh, well, he can, but he's just taking it straight out for a goal kick. Another good effort from us. 8 saves Tatarusanu's made so far, but no goals to this point. Sterling on a run. One hell of a run as well. He's taking it past 2 or 3 different people, and he's still going here, Raheem Sterling. He's still going, Raheem Sterling. He's still going, Raheem Sterling. I've called for it, but he's shot anyway, and he's missed the target. Oh, I was there in so much space when I called for it. He was annoyed at me for shooting earlier on in the game, and now I'm pretty annoyed at him for shooting in that situation. Here's Torje down the left-hand side. Andre Wisdom with him. Oh, he sent him to ground there, Torje. This is a great run. Henderson, though, will steal the ball off him. And we'll go forwards here to James Milner, who's just come on. I'm keeping the run going down the line. I'm so very, very low on stamina right now, but we might be able to get ourselves an assist here. Someone pull off the back for me. There we go. Surely 1-0. Yes, Andre Wisdom scores. An assist on our England debut. Absolutely fantastic. To a teammate as well. He was involved in the move. Well, I say he's involved in the move. He put Torje off by being sent to ground with a tackle. Eventually, Torje ran out of room, and it's a decent finish actually from the right back. Keeper goes down underneath it, and England have a 1-0 lead. We'll sit into me. We'll look for the ball to Rooney. Rooney out wide to Andre Wisdom. Could cross it. Instead goes inside to Jordan Henderson. Here's Jack Wilshere. Could use Rooney. Uses Sterling instead. Sterling will get this to me. Don't tell me we're going to get a goal on our England debut as well with the outside of the right foot. It's England 2, Romania 0. A goal and an assist on our England debut. If you haven't hit the like button yet, do so now. That was ridiculous. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the ball to maybe reach me. It does. Then with the outside of the right foot, we bend it into the far corner. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. Great finish. England 2, Romania 0. We come up good at the end of the game. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant goal. Delighted. Here's Torje. Involved again. Last time he was involved, we scored a goal on the counter-attack. Here's Stanku. Could look for Torje again, but he's forced himself well wide. Back nicely to Radu, though. To Stanku. Looking for the man in the middle. Andre Wisdom clears. Away comes the ball, and there's the full-time whistle. 2-0 to England at the end of our international debut. A goal and an assist. That couldn't have been a more perfect debut for us, to be completely honest. I'm so very happy with my international debut. A key pass, an assist, and a goal. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so happy with that. If you haven't dropped the video a like already, make sure you do so. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There will be an in-real-life football video coming out for the very first time on the channel tomorrow evening, so ensure that you don't miss out on that. Of course, there was Newcastle Courier Mode uploaded earlier on today. There will be again tomorrow, so again, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.